Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today, a really great pad setup for playing chords in an incredibly flexible way. This is from Beatmaster Ortep, used but with permission, so I'm not violating anybody's copyright. Let me start by showing you a standard chromatic setup, which is the default on a lot of these types of machines like Maschine and MPCs. If I want to play a do, re, mi scale, this is what I do. Nothing wrong with that. If I want to play a C major chord, F major chord, G major chord in an inversion, and if I want to play a 1-4-5 progression, it would look like this. That's fine, and I know a lot of people just have tons of libraries with electric pianos and synthesizers, and they basically have homogeneous chords already set up for you. You assign them to a pad, and if you need a C major chord, you just press one pad. That's fine, but this is incredibly flexible and so much better. Let me switch to that pad setup. Here it is. The way this works is it allows you to play clusters of notes or pads that are in close proximity, making it very easy for those that don't really know a lot about theory but want to have more flexibility in their music. Let me show you the scale played in two different ways, and then I'll show you how easy it is to create chords. Here's the C major scale in the first way. Here's the C major scale the second way. So that's pretty cool, but here's what makes it really great. If we need to play a C major chord, it looks like this. A D minor chord, an E minor chord, an F major chord, a G major chord, an A minor chord, B diminished chord, then a C major chord an octave higher. You may say, well, so what? I can just use that sample library I have. Yes, but you can't arpeggiate, and you can't just play any instrument that you want that is MIDI triggerable. Here's what I can do now. That's just a 1-4-5 progression. And how easy is that? I don't have to contort my hand in all kinds of positions to play it. There is also something that is very cool about this setup. It's possible to play all the 7 chords that you might want to play in a specific diatonic key. Remember, we're playing in C major here, but you can transpose by octave or into any other key you want. We could be playing an E flat major, we could be playing an F sharp minor. It would be up to you. Because remember, for every major key, there's a relative minor. So even though we have C major here, we also have access to A minor. Let's go ahead and look at the 7 chords. Let me start by showing you the formula because it's very easy. Here's our C major triad. Here's our C major 7. That is pretty easy. Here's D minor. That's the triad. Here's D minor 7. Here's our G major triad. And the G7. That's the dominant chord. Then A minor followed by the A minor 7. That's pretty easy. Now there are two chords that aren't that easy, but they're not hard either. And that would be our E minor 7 and our F major 7. Let me show you those, and notice how I play one note above the last lit note. So those are some very easy 7 chords to play. And yes, once again, I know you can have a chord that's an EP just assigned to one key. But you can't arpeggiate it like that. And this is set up making it very easy for you. I promised you some dance music, so let me move on to a different setup here. I'm just going to change from an electric piano to just an acoustic piano. This particular pad setup is set up for C minor. And it's just set up so that I can demo to you that the minor keys work exactly the same way as the major keys that I just showed you. I just want to give you a quick demo, and it's kind of dated, it's from my era, but it will demonstrate how easy it is to play chords for dance. The beauty of this is it's very much like the C major scale that I just showed you. In fact, it's essentially identical. This particular pad setup has a twist, but then I'll show you one that is very much like the major setup that I just showed you a minute ago. This one is a C minor setup, but it actually starts on A flat, goes to B flat, and then goes to C. The reason why I did that is so I can drop down. Now, once again, I know you can do that with sample libraries that have this chord, that chord, and that chord, but you can't arpeggiate them. So I think that's a really cool setup too. Let me show you just a pure C minor setup. Remember, this one is just shifted a little bit. This is a pure C minor setup. Starts on C and just plays a minor scale. Just like the major setup, you can play that scale in two different ways. What about the triads? Pad setup is the same as far as the fingering on the pads. Let's take a look at that. A C minor triad, D diminished triad, E flat major triad, F minor triad, G minor triad, A flat major triad, B flat major triad, and a C minor triad an octave higher. And of course the 7 chords work exactly the same way. So you can have a lot of fun with this pad setup. That's really it for this episode. If anything in this episode was unclear, you can put something in the comments and I'll try to clear it up for you. It's a very powerful setup, especially if you don't want to have to contort your hands and you just want to play things very easily. All right, thanks for stopping by. Take care. See you in another episode soon.